Okay, y'all, this the heat y'all hear in the background. I saw this today and I was like, you know, I've already clipped my toenails and clipped my fingernails and got the crust from between my eyes. So I said, since I'm kind of like don't know what else to do, I might as well just go ahead and report on this. Now I've already told y'all about Armon. He's got his head up so many different people's ass. You know, he just can't stand alone on here. You know, first of all, he got where he is by riding Phil the Advice show. I think he must have did a total of maybe anywhere from 12 to 20 hours of back to back videos about him. 3 and 4 hours at a time. So I knew then this was somebody that was that will do anything. You know what I'm trying to say? It doesn't take anybody to do all of that for a click, a view, and a sub. But apparently, you know, see what he's failed to realize is once you start kissing ass, you can't stop. So you might as well just be a clown, a puppet. Other elements are pulling your strings. It's determining what you say, what you don't say, how you say it, who you say it to, who you talk about, what you say about them, all this stuff, you know? Because if you don't continue to kiss ass, you're going to lose people. And that's how you got where you are in the first place, by literally kissing Phil the Advice show ass and his wife's ass by doing all those videos. And really, I thought it was very spiteful. I thought it was very, very spiteful. But looking at this picture of you, I can see someone that really is just like a puppet, a clown. You know, you're willing to do anything, whatever it takes. Whose ever ass you have to put your head up in or kiss for a click of you and a sub, you'll do it. And apparently Nicki Minaj unfollowed you. I guess that's news or something. I mean, obviously you're perturbed enough to where you got on here and did an 1.5-hour video about it. And, you know, just showing your true colors. See, y'all got to remember, these people, you can't feel sorry for them. You know, they go to the hospital. It pulls on my heartstrings, you know. They get exposed about, you know, being rapists and all these other different things, and they lose their channels and stuff, and it pulls on my heartstrings, you know, because I don't want them to have a heart attack. You know, they look like they're gonna be sick right here on the camera. And like they can't hardly catch their breath, they can't hardly breathe. It makes me wonder if all of it is just an act for sympathy. You know, makes you wonder if anybody was ever even in the hospital. You know, makes you wonder if anybody was ever, you know, followed. It makes you wonder if anybody, you know, was ever going through any kind of a grief about the rape accusations, or was it all because your channel was taken from you? And, you know, every other, it's like, I thought this guy was going to have a heart attack. I felt bad for it. And I guess that's just me, you know. I'm a human, I'm a humane person. These people aren't humane, a lot of them. It's all, you're being constantly manipulated. So one thing that I have learned 33 days into the new year is that these people will never change. They're just as hardcore and ruthless as ever, you know. And I have to adjust the way that I feel about them. You know, when they're going through something, I really have to act like they deserve what they're getting, and start getting on here recording videos about karma and stuff like that. Because see, all the while, you know, people from this person's team over here and people from that person's team over there are working together, doing all kind of stuff behind the scenes. I just let them do whatever it is that they do because that's what they do. They troll. And for some reason, it's something about me and my mouth and the way I talk and I guess how they envision, maybe the way my mouth and lips move, you know, how they look. Because they are up here online. They're on my other channel. So I don't know. Maybe someone has become fixated on that. Because I keep hearing wood and, you know, sucking this and licking that and all kind of, you know, ecstasies and heaven and, you know, all these different things. It makes you wonder what's really going on. You know, cucumbers and dingalings and, you know, I don't know. All I know is if I kiss somebody's ass, it's because I want to kiss your ass. It ain't going to be because I have to. It's going to be because I want to. That's the only ass I'll be kissing is somebody's ass that I want to kiss. And no, you don't owe me nothing for kissing it. But these people, they get on here and they kiss ass, and it's all part of an agenda. To get ahead, to get noticed, to get seen, to get famous, to get a follower, a viewer, to steal other people's subs and views, and you know the list goes on and 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 on. But at the end of the day, these same people, you can't have no sympathy for them because you know what? They will turn on you and you will find out what their true intentions always were. Have a listen.
She would be upset.
Now, these are some of his callers. And see, people, he needs these, I just call them pathetic women, to reinforce him, to validate him. He cannot stand alone. There's nothing original about this guy. You know what? So you know what his MO is? Chase after whoever to get whatever, however. That's his MO. And he thinks that's a firm foundation to build a career on.
Dumb hoe.
These people fall just as fast as they get up. And believe me, y'all, they have absolutely zero credibility. Their reputation usually has skid marks on it before it even takes off.
And she don't show me no love. I'll be damned if I put my channel or my coins in jeopardy for her. I would never do that. Once I realize she don't really fuck with me like that.
Now, he's talking about Nicki Minaj. So he's really upset about this. You know. He's having a hissy fit. With all of these other, you know, pathetic women who probably trying to latch themselves on to somebody also. You know, that's what I'm saying, y'all. I can't do it. I don't see how they do it. If you can't stand alone, then, you know, just name your channel Ass Kisser number 1, Ass Kisser number 2, Ass Kisser number 3. And just keep it in sequence. Because at the end of the day, I see why you're on YouTube. Because if all of your other endeavors have consisted of your tactics, you know, at a certain point, people get sick of you. You become a net. They get sick of you flying all around their ass. You know? You done kissed it one time, but no, you know, it's like you just are addicted to kissing their ass. These folks get sick of y'all ass. These celebrities get sick of y'all. And then he's like, oh, well, you know, at least you know who I am. Okay. So hopefully that has made your life history. You know. You should be very proud of that. But the problem is you don't know who you are. But it takes somebody like me to tell you who you are. You're an ass kisser, Armon Wiggins.
girl. I get my commentary, but she ain't really tried to lift me and help me and girl. And it ain't like you don't.
See, did I tell you? It's always, that was the whole reason for it. He couldn't get anything out of her. There's no need to drag this out. I mean, he said it all. There's no need to listen to an hour and 23 and 51 more minutes of it, because in a minute I summed it up.